people, I just wanted to share one of my past experiences with you. Now, I want to go back to 1978, and I was stood on that beach there with my good friend Mike Humphreys, and it was about 7 p.m, but it wasn't going dark, it was enough light to see. And then where the cursor is there, that's where I saw my first and only UFO. Now it was like a light, very bright light, and it came out of the water. And it moved. Once it came out of the water, it moved really fast, very, very fast in fact, across the sky. It just shot right across. Really, really quick. Now I tried to work out in my logical mind, even though I was only 14, I was trying to work out just how fast that could have been. So I just thought, well, that's a supersonic speed for sure. And there was nothing at the time that could move as quick as that. And when I've looked at helicopters pass from the headlands where the cursor is there, I've noticed that it's just moved really slow, the way the cursor is at the moment. And I thought, well, a helicopter can only sort of travel at a speed of about maybe 150 miles an hour back then. I don't think that they had the jet-propelled helicopters that they have now. So I think it was just a normal rotary helicopter. Then it just moved really slow. And that just didn't equate in my logical mind that when I previously saw how fast, see the cursor going so quick like that, and that's how fast I think the light that came out of the water travelled at. And so, yeah, I was scratching my head and discussing it with Mark. And we didn't really know what to make of it. We just thought that it wasn't anything to do with, the known military sources at the time. Now, there were people on that headland there, and there were houses. And I believe that they reported the incident to the UFO authorities, although I didn't. I just didn't want to do that. Now, this area that I lived in, this Avalon Beach, that's where my school was. So I used to, quite often, leave my surfboard at my good friend Paul Shearer's house, which is where the cursor is there. And not just me, a lot of the surfers who were keen used to leave all our boards there. And he didn't mind, because he used to like a surf as well. But he wasn't as keen as us. We'd get up really early in the morning before school, at least 2 hours before school, and go surfing. And then we'd start our school day after that, which is sometimes we'd just walk down that track there. And then at the back there was the back of Barrenjoey High School, which is where I attended from 1975 to 1979, October of 79, and that's when we decided that we were coming back to England. And what a sad day that was, having to say goodbye to everything that I loved in Sydney, Australia at the time, knowing that I'd never ever surf again for as long as I lived. But people said, well, Martin, they do surf in England. I said, yeah, but it's not really the same, is it? It's not like living in a proper surfing environment, which is what that was. Right, so our Kingdom Hall, believe it or not, wasn't in our area. We had to travel from Avalon to a place called Mona Vale, Eleanor Heights, which is just outside French's Forest. It's some distance from there, so it used to take us, when we went to the meetings, we'd have to sort of allow 45 minutes to go up the coast road, to get on the connecting road, to get over to where Eleanor Heights were. And so I was there in 1975 at that particular Kingdom Hall. And I've told you this before, I can assure you that we were all preparing for the new system. It was something that was on our mind morning, noon and night. That each and every one of us who were there believed in our hearts that by 1975 the new system would be there. And I mean everybody. I mean the elders, and I mean the circuit overseers that used to come. They were all putting this seed in, And this thought that wouldn't it be interesting if we were in the new system by 1975? So yes, that proved to be a bit of a stumbling block for many. So you can stumble your brothers if you get your facts wrong, as has proven to be the case time and time again with some of the man-made predictions. Instead of relying on what they can prove, there's been a lot of supposition and guesswork attached to it all. Anyway, they're my past dealings and my past life. I just wanted to share with you. Hope you like it. Thank you.